Power forward, Jabari Walker. At shooting guard, Shaedon Sharpe. At the other forward, Deni Avdija. At center, Donovan, number 23. At the other guard, Scoot Henderson. The head coach of the visiting team is Chauncey Billups. Your small forward, 6'7", number 19, Simone Conley.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharpe. D out there with Walker. And it's Avdija in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Hield. Then it's Curry. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Henderson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Here's Curry. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fontecchio passes to Giannis. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Sharpe, that's good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Porzingis, good, and Curry gets the assist.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Passes it to D. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Porzingis passes to Giannis. Misses in close.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. Stolen by Henderson. To the paint. Here's D. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Well, GA, it took some time, but the Blazers gave in to Lillard's trade request.
And there was no way for both parties to move forward. But the move had been speculated for years, and the Blazers get a chance to hit the reset and develop their young talent.
Here's Sharpe, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Henderson against Curry. Pass to Sharpe. 5 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Good D by Hield. Henderson against Curry. Shot from the low block. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it.
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The free throw drops for Sharp. Both shots good from the stripe. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 5 points.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Henderson passes to D. Here's Sharp. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here's Avdia. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Outside for Curry. Beyond the arc. The rebound by D. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Here's D. Clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Sharp. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fontecchio passes to Curry. Hield from outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
This is Hield at his best. A major threat that torch defenses off the catch.
Henderson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Curry passes to Fontecchio. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. The rebound by D. D's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. A second chance effort. Now, here's Avdia. Not a lot of room. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. It's Curry outside. They get it back. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 points. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. You know, Richard, I've always wondered how long does it take for a team to gel, especially if they've had big off-season roster changes.
Well, it all depends, Kevin. If you've traded key stars, you have to kind of rediscover your identity. But if it's bench guys, they can usually fold into a team very easily.
And the Warriors with some changes. Big Red comes in for Porzingis. And it's De'Anthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Walker. Grant comes in for Avdia. Delano Banton's checked in for Shaedon Sharp. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Big Red. Count it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Banton, the pass to Ayton. Simons surveying the D. And Ayton throws it down.
Hard to stop Ayton once he gets moving downhill.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. On the wing, Hield puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the missed three from Buddy Hield. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Portland leading. Simon's on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. A nice shot by Simons.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Giannis drives in, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Simons, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. To the inside, Melton. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now, here's Simons. 6 points for him. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high-percentage looks.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now, here's Simons. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
And on the glass so far, it hasn't even been close.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Beasley's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Melton. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points. And the Trailblazers with possession here. Now the pass to Grant. Looking to end the run. Podziemski grabs the board.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Ayton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Giannis from outside. The rebound by Grant. With 1 on the clock. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 4. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. DeAnthony Melton out there with Beasley. Then there's Big Red. Then there's Draymond Green. And there's Podziemski in at the 3 slot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful, but I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. Now here's Beasley. Hasn't made one yet. Hands it from downtown.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Podziemski. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. D's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Number 23.
Pass to Podziemski. Inside, Big Red. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
And we can feel that one all the way over here. Melton passes to Big Red. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Dishes to Avdia. Another shot. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 5. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the left wing for the 3. Drops in the tray. 11 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Now, here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Here's Big Red. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Henderson against Green. Pass to Sharpe. This one for 3. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Melton kicks to Beasley. Another 3 for Golden State.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Sharpe. He's got 14.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Out to the right wing. Here's Big Red. Warriors the rebound. Green and block. That one goes careening off the glass. And here comes the break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Porzingis is coming in for Big Red. And it's Stephen Curry in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Now, here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Henderson. And the Warriors miss again.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
So they take the lead. Henderson's got his second basket.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Beasley. Shoots the 3. Walker with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Offensive rebound. From deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. Curry against Henderson. Golden State moving it around. To the left side wing. Here's Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Henderson with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And that one's good. D's got 6 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Here's D, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Henderson kicks to Simons. And again, it's Portland converting.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Up top, Curry. Henderson defending. Here's Podziemski. Offensive rebound. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Down low. And it's Simons missing. And Beasley has the ball here for the Warriors. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's D, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. D, Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And they're also doing everything they can to make things difficult for the opposition, coming away with steals and playing some really strong defense.
Now a timeout called by Portland. for Portland.
DeAndre
Ayton, he's checked in for T. Williams comes in for Walker. Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Ayton, the pass to Banton. The dish to Williams. To the middle, here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now, here's Curry. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower.
And each year, we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
Portland may have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Golden State. And Grant drops them both.
For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
Portland's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And the shot goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And the Warriors miss again. Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Beasley. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Grant, and Grant slams it home.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
Curry passes to Beasley. Here's Podziemski. Connects from three-point range. Podziemski's got 12 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Banton, nice D from Porzingis.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Banton, covered by Beasley, from 11 feet away. Banton's shot is off.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Simons against Curry. Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Knocked loose. Here's Simons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry. Portland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he makes the first. And Simons drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. With Steve Kerr, what did your team show you in the first half?
Well, they played hard, but that's expected at this point. That's who they've proven to be. But we got to be smarter. We got to play better, especially transition. Defensively, I don't think we're ready to defend in transition, so we got to get better with that.
Well, we'll see how fast you can get back as the game continues. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted it. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that does it for our halftime show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Warriors leading. On the floor for Portland. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Walker out there with Avdia. And it's D in at the center position. Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And then Henderson with the jam.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Melton against Henderson. On the top of the key. Melton, no good. Trailblazers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And then Henderson with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Back to Henderson. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Henderson against Melton. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
He can't hit that time.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Beasley for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Beasley's got 9.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Sharp. 17 points in the game. Henderson inside the 3-point line. The Warriors pull it in. Melton with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
Henderson looking it over. Shoots over Melton. Henderson, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. Golden State moving the ball around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. That one is off. And it's tied up with that one.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Melton against Henderson. And the rejection by Giannis. For the lead. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Porzingis is checked in for Big Red. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Portland, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
To end the run, and Avdia with the lay-in. Avdia's got it all tied up now for Portland.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Giannis, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
On the wing, Melton. Porzingis inside. 10 points for him. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Beasley outside. Pass to Fontecchio. And the Warriors miss again. The Trailblazers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Avdia. Sinks the 15-footer. Avdia's got 9 points.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
The pass to Melton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's D. 6 points for him. Here's Henderson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Beasley for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. D's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And then Henderson with the jam.
Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
Warriors trail by 4. And here's Melton. Pass to Fontecchio.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
For the Trailblazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Walker. Grant comes in for Avdia. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. It's good from long range. Simons has got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. Curry against Simons. Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's tipped. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 17. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. That one goes. Count it. Podziemski's got 14.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Ayton inside. 6 points for him. Good. Nice job down low. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 7. The 8-footer. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going. You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good for Curry.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Three-pointers, Simons. Warriors with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On its way from Curry for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now, here's Sharp, guarded by Curry. 1:46 left to play here in the third. Now, here's Sharp, guarded closer, misses the layup.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal in that fast.
It's Curry outside.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Curry against Simons. Passes to Sharp. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Sharp. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Warriors trail by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Curry dishes to Hield. Back to Curry. The tray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now Henderson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The post-pair forum. It's Green and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with Hield. And it's Podziemski in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Curry against Henderson. Curry kicks to Green. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Down low, here's Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Hield against Simons. The 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. Green, the pass to Looney. Second shot opportunity. Here's Podziemski. From outside, off the mark.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Blazers, Henderson. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Warriors. Zinkis, he's checked in for Looney. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Draymond Green. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Walker's checked in.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Curry. That shot misses. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Second team foul. At the line for the Blazers, Walker taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the Warriors making a change here. Melton's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp's checked in for Scoot Henderson. Warriors trail by 15. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Podziemski. Hits it from three-point range. Podziemski's got 19 points.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Poked away. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Hield the pass to Porzingis. And to Kumbo inside. Working on Walker. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Antetokounmpo. To the right side. Now, here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for your Warriors.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Warriors. D, he's checked in for Portland. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's D. He dishes it to Walker. Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Beasley. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
A shot by Podziemski, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Lets it go from deep. And another three for Golden State.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
It's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break, and it's blocked. Avdia with it. Sharp, that's good. 24 points for Shaedon Sharp.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo through contact.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's D. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
And it's Simons missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. D passes to Simons. Drives to the hoop. Plenty of space. It's good. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Warriors. Outside, Porzingis to tie it up. No good from Beasley.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
D passes to Sharp. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Porzingis inside. Guarded by Walker. And it's good. 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Walker. Dishes it to Avdia. On the left block. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first free throw is good. Henderson's checked in for Anthony Simon.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Curry against Henderson. Curry kicks to Beasley. Back to Curry. Portland grabs the miss. Walker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Over in the corner, Avdia. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. Outside Curry. To tie it up. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Anderson against Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul. Team scores. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Takes the 13-footer, and Henderson gets it to go on the assist by Walker.
And just his first season in the league, and Henderson's already making waves.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
I mean, who better to have at the line here? Curry, he might be able to pull this off with his eyes closed.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Pass to Sharp, fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
And the pass to D. Big Red grabs the miss. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Curry against Henderson. It's Beasley on the wing. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good from Beasley. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
I like how they've been attacking the ring. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful, penetrating, and getting offensive production.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
On the heel, he's checked in for Beasley.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Antetokounmpo. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 2. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Yes!
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Henderson inside the three-point line. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Stephen Curry.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Almost automatic shooting free throws. Steph Curry, no one I'd rather have in this spot.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
But right by Henderson. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Walker the pass to Sharp. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. They can't all be pretty, but what clicked for you down the stretch?
Really no explanation, really no excuse for how I played the first 3 quarters, but obviously as a team, just kept fighting. Needed to see one go down and kind of get going and finish out the game, but win is a win.
Yeah, they all add up at the end, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.